Hi guys, my name is Tippy Hendrix. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy this gameplay. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. The engagement does help, and I hope you will check out our other channels to see all the different types of content we do. Okay, thanks. Bye! Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! Yeah, such a classic anime move. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey Tippy, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my. Natsuki's legs shake. Oh no. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. Every anime they call them perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. She wouldn't say it that dead, but whatever. I'll do it myself. Aha. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Kya! Was that better? How did he set her up? I don't know how he set her. She's acting like I did this, but I didn't do anything. I offered to help. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Boom. Well, that was really unexpected. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Yep. Don't worry, you're in an anime. You'll be fine. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. So that looked like plot armor, hopefully. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. What did I do? I fell or something, right? Ooh. That's what it sounds like. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah. I don't know who wrote this dialogue, but I think they need to figure out how sounds work. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gah. Gross. Gah. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? No one just saw us all fall and all the books fall down? No one saw that in this quiet classroom? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Well, she always does that little pose. Ah ha ha. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. You know what? Natsuki's out of the harem. I don't want it anymore. I don't want her. She's out. I'm going for a Sayori. Was that a squid? Done. Yep, you're done. You're out. You don't get to blame me for you falling. You idiot. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Manga's kind of expensive, especially when you get into it, so I feel her that she'd be really annoyed. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. Alright, Natsuki, you're back in. You made me feel bad. You're crying. I'm a sucker, so you're back in the harem. Don't worry about it, girl. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. Oh, hun. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. God, I am such a good person. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That's really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Nah. I don't know what nah meant. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Really is rude to put all of her books in the top shelf when she's the little one. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Ahaha. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. What? What did I say? Oh, the thing about cheering me up. Oh, cute. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing out things to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even if you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Parfait Girl sounds like a dope manga. I'd read it. Heh, told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. I liked hers last time. Oh, I like this one, Tippy. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. She's so dumb. I love her. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you try at least giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right, but you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Oh, I like the things that are happy and things that are sad. I don't. That sounds super depressing. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. I think that would make you more sad, but... Okay. And make a nice, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Tippy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid... Oh. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That was depressing. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Yeah, that was kind of a really good poem, but it was super depressing. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. But never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. This girl's the best. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Why not? Hi again, Tippy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. It's weird that I don't know my own poem, but I guess that's supposed to be the point. Alright. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? What's that supposed to mean? You must like her writing style. Ah, yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems, then. No, I wouldn't say that. No, I would say that. I don't like Yuri's poems. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism. Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness and sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? cacophony? I don't know what that word is. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like, oh, is that from math? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Ooh, what the heck did that mean? I don't know what that meant at all. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Yeah, haha, I guess it's just the way I write. Super abstract. I don't understand that at all. Kind of sounded like a bummer as well, though. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. What? I'm too dumb for this game. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Okay, that seemed like important to the story. So if a weird decision comes up, save the game so that I can go back and change my answer if I want. Gotcha. I know how to play games. Or when something unexpected may happen. Ooh, spooky. What is it called when that's a, where something like is foreshadowing? Foreshadowing. There we go. Wait, what is it? Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's weird. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Ugh. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? Like, mine was good yesterday. I don't know why you're not, like, expecting it to be good. My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. But Tippy's very impressive. You gotta get over it. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine. What? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Oh, okay, there we go. I read it weird. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Oh, Natsuki's face freezes. She just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Cute. Gotta build that harem somehow, girl. Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quietly walks out of the room. Oh, she's shy. Adorable. Hey, Tippy, did you do something to Natsuki? I saw her rush out like that. No? You didn't do anything terrible, did you? What could I have done? I'm standing right here. No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees a poem lying on the ground and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style. That last part with Monica was weird. She broke the third wall. Yeah, she did. I feel like that was very important and weird. She, like, was talking obviously about the game. How does she know it's a game? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she does. I don't know. Maybe it's like just a little nod to the player. I don't know. It was really weird. I gotta remember that though to save if it starts to get weird. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot more the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Tippy? How would I do that? I'm writing a poem. What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ah ha ha, there's your stupid little pose again. Your hair in your skirt blowing in the wind. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Oh, was she breaking the third or fourth wall or whatever it is again? Where she said, are you sure you're not cheating? How would I do that? Unless she knows I'm playing a game. I don't know. I don't like when characters in games know or start acting like they're in games. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh, you should really stop reading things that aren't meant for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Tippy wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Ugh. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Tippy is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. Rude? Also, everyone can read my poem. Girl, I ain't for you. I'm for the streets. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. You're stealing? Monica is sus as fuck. She is. Monica's weird. I don't really like her vibe. And Suki's just jealous. And Yuri's kind of a bitch. And then Sayori's dumb, and I like her. But Monica is very weird. Choose this one and the long hair. She's pretty. Let's see. I like Monica. She has a bigger personality. Yeah, she does. She's definitely the more interesting of the characters. Like, I don't know. She seems like she's supposed to be the really smart and intuitive one or whatever it is. But have you played this game before? Probably, obviously, if you just said, Monica. Anyways, let's see. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. I can't believe she's just going to steal my poem, though. If you insist. Okay. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh, never mind. Ah, Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but it's still not fair to Yuri. Yeah, I didn't even show Yuri yet. She hasn't gotten to read it yet, so what? Well, I guess Tippy is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. I don't know why, but I don't like her. She said something weird about save logs, and it was weird. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's very strange when characters in games act like they're in a game. That's weird. It's like when a little kid acts like an adult. You're like, don't do that. Act like a little kid. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Let's see. What was I? Okay, Natsuki. Can't steal my poem. Give it back. She returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. I don't want to keep it. Amy likes spiders. Amy's weird. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. What? Alright, Natsuki. Natsuki's a bit nuts. I'm not good with poetry. Like, I'm not good at understanding poems, but that poem was rude as hell. Who cares if the girl likes spiders? Yeah, you're making these girls Oh, woof. Oh, woof. Oh, woof. Can you hear my dogs bark? Probably. He likes to bark. He's just saying hi. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Natsuki is being a little creepy. Okay, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yeah, all of these are really long. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah, I guess I agree with that. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. What is she talking about? Why she thinks people don't like her because she reads manga? Is that what that means? I'm so bad at poetry. I never understand, like, what's it called? Like, analogies, like she said. I'm not very good at them. Alright, I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Sure. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Oh, okay, so it is about her reading manga. She's, like, embarrassed, and she thinks people won't like her because of it. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Girl, you gotta get confident. Who cares if you read manga? You're literally, like, practically in a manga right now. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Agreed. Sure. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? She's so spicy. I like her. I like her again. I didn't like her before, then I liked her, and now I like her again. I just dropped my Gatorade. My bad. Hold on. If you're gonna, you might hear me drink for a second. Accidental ASMR. Fruit punch Gatorade. Not bad. Anyways, what's going on? Alright. What is she saying? Sorry, I'm moving my Gatorade. Alright. Ah ha ha. I hate when they do that. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Yeah, you are. You are wildly honest. Jeez, just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. What's happening tomorrow? Whose poem should I show to next? Yuri, obviously. She's the only one. Alright. I don't really like Yuri. I don't know if anyone else does, but she gets on my nerves. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Tippy. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like smug. That's what she is. She's very smug. You're right. Yuri, she's so she's pretentious and smug, and I don't like her. My writing is perfect. Ow! I banged my elbow on the table. That's how mad Yuri just made me. Damn it, Yuri. What were you saying? Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Sure. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That one was weird too. All of these are weird. That one seemed kind of spooky. I don't know. Are you going to kill the raccoon? That was the vibe I got. I don't know why you're talking about the raccoon so much in the knife. Yuri, you're weird. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. Getting darker. Yeah, it is getting slightly darker. Finally. All the girls are like kind of showing their creepy little sides. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Whoever wrote the dialogue for this imagines like the main character, your character, is so on point. And it's like, I don't understand this poem, and it's like, I don't understand this poem. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I didn't pick any of these responses. It's just facts. Let's see. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. What's our hobby? Feeding raccoons? Huh, that's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. And, I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Oh, girls, if you're going to be in a harem together, you gotta learn to get along. You gotta learn to bond a little bit. Sister wives. Oh, woof, woof. Anyways, that's my dog again. He's having a great time tonight, barking. I don't know what he's barking at, but... Okay, but I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. All these girls think their hobbies are weird. I don't get... None of them are weird so far. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. You're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, yeah, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Yeah, you probably should have asked them first before you volunteered them to read their poetry in front of the whole school. Also, school festival, typical anime. Filler episode coming up. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put out a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I was brought in on a lie and with promises of cupcakes. That's literally the only reason I'm here. Sayori tricked me into coming here and told me that there was food. That's literally the whole story. I don't know why any of the rest of them are there, but that's why I'm here. Excuse me. Okay. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. Yeah, she didn't really agree. You kind of just roped her into it. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main events. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I think she's probably natural. She's supposed to be good at everything, right? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recital? What did it say? Recitation? Anyways, the four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I make them sound like such airheads. That was so good, Monica. Oh my god, thank you. That's really good. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called, Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce... Doki Doki! Hi, Dan Silver Knight. That's a dope last name. Yeah, I'm playing Doki Doki. It's good so far, but I want the horror to happen already. It's taking forever. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. It's always up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Public speaking is actually pretty hard, so good on Yuri. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Hold on, let me grab my phone. I'm doing buzz. It's distracting my reading. Oh, thank you, Dan, for following. I appreciate it, my dude. I don't know if you've played this game before, but I heard it's supposed to be so good. It's like taking forever though. But I'm excited to hopefully get to the spooky part. It's supposed to be a spooky game. Let me see. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, Monica's talking. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. She's in harem mode, so yeah. It said it in the description. It was like, oh, you can like romance one of them, but I think I'm just like trying to get I'm trying to romance every one of them. There's multiple girls in this, and I just think they're all cool, so I'm trying to get them all into a harem. Let me see. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah ha ha ha. Sorry I giggled. Ehehehe. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. Girl, you can't get up on the stage and just start laughing. You look like a crazy person. Excuse me, I had to cough. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning to it. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Tippy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. I liked all of the stuff. I'm always very nice. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Monica, get off her dick. Wait, she did good. Leave her alone. Look how sad her face looks. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. I hate that sound. I hate that little weird laugh. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. No, you're not the boss of her. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Tippy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Tippy lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. She's so rude and I like it. She's mean to me. I don't know what that says about this, but she's mean to me and I like her for it. She's a spicy little nugget. She keeps insulting me and it's so rude. Anyways, might as well either her or Sayori. I really like Sayori too. She's kind of dumb, but she's very sweet and I like her. Monica, you're a know-it-all. Yuri, you're a know-it-all. You guys seem very smart though. You're like the smart ones in the group. Also, what's her face had like a weird break in character, and I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways, Natsuki. Might as well let Tippy lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, but the festival, you said, is in like 3 days or something. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? This girl. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reading the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Yeah, I guess probably strangers would be easier instead of your only 3 friends. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people. Alright, Hannibal Lecter. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Not to surprise Natsuki, I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Oh, they should have said in the beginning. Everyone could have just picked anyone they wanted? Alright. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Oh my god, another poem I have to write? It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. In the beginning, the only reason I stayed in the club was because it kept saying that there was cute girls in it, and now I'm like super invested in this club. Like a 180, my guy. Alright, and impressing Monica. Why do I want to impress Monica? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? We're neighbors. Geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Tippy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Yeah, we're next door neighbors. Of course, we're going to walk together. I walk with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, what would I do? Would I walk home with Natsuki, or would I still walk home with Sayori? Why can't I walk home with both? You're my friend. No, wait, but I'm supposed to pick one. Oh my god, I'm so bad at decisions. Alright, so say Natsuki wants to walk home with me. I'd be like, sure, I'll walk home with you. I've walked home with Sayori a bunch of times. Walking home with Natsuki. Oh, now I feel bad. She's my friend. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. That's true. She'd probably hit me. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ahaha, you admitted it. Geez, there's not even a point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Yeah, you're my bestie, girl. Been friends since we were kids, you said. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Yeah, she was testing you, and you probably failed. I probably failed. I'm the one who picked. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away, so who knows what will happen in that time. Oh my god, here we go. So, the last 2 times I did this, I just picked words that I liked. But they said to pick, I saw a thing online and it said pick words that you think the person would like. I don't have no idea how to do that. Alright, so I'll do ones for Sayori, because she seems like happy. She's like a happy person, so excitement. Pink. I think her hair is pink, isn't it? Oh no, that's the other girl. Together. Daydream, hope, awesome, desire, vacation, explode, headphones. Hope, she's pretty hopeful, right? Clouds? Yeah, she talked about the clouds in her head. Skipping, warm. She's warm. Sticky. Papa. What are these words? Alright. She's bouncy. No, she's fickle. Is she fickle? Yeah, I think she's kind of fickle. Shame, blanket, anime, fear, calm, defeat, aura, starscape. What does starscape mean? Sensation, lollipop. Lollipop. She's kind of like goofy and airheady. And airhead's a candy, and candy is a lollipop also. So there you go. That's how my brain worked. Extreme games, fireflies, passion, love, hurt, shiny, covet, mouse, lucky. Love, because it's like friendship love, right? I don't know. Now am I switching to Sayori? Now I feel bad that I picked the other girl. Why can't I have 4 girlfriends? What's happening? Why can't I have... Why do I have to pick one? Alright, Socks, Hop, Anger, Flower, Cage, blah, 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 blah. She's silly. I'm gonna make this one for her. Wonderful Ribbon. She has ribbon in her hair. Captive, Giggle, Raindrops, cute. She's cute. She mentioned Rain Cloud. I remember that. Candy, Pure, Childhood. Yeah, she's my childhood friend. Family, Fun, Smile, Feather, Boop, Valentine, Breathe, Smile. Melancholy, Tear, Choose, I don't know what entropy means, but I don't think it's good. Cheer. No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so indecisive. Determination, Time, Climax, Comfort, Peaceful, Heartbeat, Ambient, Clumsy. Is she clumsy? I can't remember. Oh. What was that? Anyways. Comfort, Peaceful. She's clumsy, right? I don't remember. Twirl, Vivid, Sunny. Sunny. Friends. Yeah, we're friends. Sparkle, Bubbles, Imagination. She has a good imagination. Her poems were weird. That's kind of imaginative. Sorry, I coughed. Okay. Oh, man. Why'd you all man? I'm the last one here again. Hold on, I gotta drink some of my juice. There's so much reading in this game. Although if you probably were just reading it to yourself, it wouldn't take that long to read it. Alright. Thanks, sorry, I was AFK for a while. Oh, it's all good. Glad you're back. Let me see. Where was I? Have you played this game before? I'm assuming that anyone who watches this has probably seen this game before. I don't know much about it. I'm the last one here. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ah ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I mean, you kind of roped everyone into it, but... I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. I love that I read all of these in the most monotone voice. Like, no one gets any inflection. That's how Monica sounds to me. I love Doki Doki, but I've only played the main game once. But I played a couple of mods and watched a lot of gameplays. Oh, okay. So it like picks up, right? It gets like horror-y or spooky, because that's what I read about it, and that's why I thought it looked like a lot of fun. It's good so far. It's just, it's not what I was expecting. Let me see. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I do like eating food. That sounds like fun. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Is Monica... one of those words translate to squid? Yeah, the beginning is pretty much a date simulator, but the fourth starts getting a little bit weird. Or the fourth day starts getting a little bit weird. Okay, cool. I think I'm on day... Let me see. I've done 2 or 3 poems so far. I don't remember how many poems I've done, but... I think I'm on like the 3rd or 4th day of the thing. I didn't know that the beginning was a dating simulator, so I kind of was just nice to all of them. So I hope that doesn't mess us up.